It's your boy, Andy Coach, George Calioris, A1 CrossFit, West Bend, Wisconsin. You saw those farmer deadlifts, worked up to 600 pounds on those for 5. Even though it was pretty brutal, still got the work in. Pretty happy about it. That was probably the heaviest I've ever gone on a farmer handle deadlift like that. Worked on the log press here the next day. I was feeling pretty tired, but my mind was telling me to go log press, so went up to that 194 for 2 there, and then tried going 205. I think I got it for 1. Maybe I got it for 2, which is pretty cool because it's not a ton of leg drive doing it from the rack right here, but it does have its benefits because you're not holding the weight up the whole time. So yeah, I think I got it for 1 and then another 1 afterwards, but it's all good. Uh, when you're tired, you want to lift, but your body just won't let you lift, and that's how I felt for quite some time afterwards. So here I go again, trying to push it up. Can't really do it. I think I tried 3 times, so maybe I only got 205 for 1 on this day. It's all good. I wasn't really expecting to do a ton, but I was kind of irritated that my pressing was so fucking weak. So then, yeah,
Happy birthday to
my
me.
birthday came
Happy
around.
birthday to me.
Finally,
Happy birthday to me.
damn circus dumbbell. Oop, I ruined the surprise. Yeah.
Oh shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I got the circus dumbbell in. Thanks to my boss, Alex. Appreciate it, man. Happy birthday to me. And of course, I was too excited to not play with it. So even though I wasn't feeling ready for it, I worked up to about 130. And then I hit some of these back down sets with about 100 pounds. You can see just working on trying to get the balance down, trying to get things moving properly. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy. Likes to smash into your forearm a little bit, which is alright, I guess. Make it work. It's just a pain in the forearm. Yeah. I mean, so you can see I'm playing with it, 100 pounds here, trying to make sure I cock my hip out to the side so I can really set that dumbbell up on my shoulder properly, trying to get it close to my head, but it's not really working right. Trying to use the legs to drive it up, trying to get the bend in the hips, and for the first time, I think I figured a few things out, but it kind of sucked either way. So, anyways, got done playing with that. Next time I came in, I don't even remember when this was. Hit 355 for a set of 8, and I smashed it. So I'm like, I was feeling really good all of a sudden. I'm like, I'm just going to go to 365 with the safety squat bar. Hit that for sets of 8, and that's exactly what I did. So, I mean, it felt pretty good, even though my knees were going a little crazy in the beginning. I tightened it up. This is 365. This is the first set of 8 here. Trying to keep everything tight abs, tight everything. Felt really good, like I said, so everything was super easy to keep tight. You can see I'm just banging it out, dude. Like, I don't know why I was feeling so goddamn good on this day, but I'm okay with that. Try not to let my elbows smash into my legs too hard, but it happens with me. It's just happened the way it is, and that's why I think I have so much success with the safety squat bar, because I can really overload. Working on keeping chin up a little bit more. I have a tendency to kind of tuck my chin closer to my chest, which not keeping it neutral, but actually tucking it is not good. And then the second set here, you can see I still squat pretty wide. I'm never not going to squat wide. It's just the way I am. Deal with it. It ain't your squat. I don't really give a shit about it. This is the way I squat because I can use my hips a lot. I sit back into my squat quite a bit. I use my lower back. I use my upper back. I use my hamstrings. I use my quads a little bit. It's all good. I love how my squat is moving. I love the way my squat is growing because I've never really been that good of a squatter. I just hate having the bar on my back. I hate the feeling of it. It just fucking hurts, and then you got to go down and come up with it. And it hurts my hip and it hurts my knee. Working on these box squats. I really like the box squat though because I'm a little more fearless with them. I don't feel like I'm gonna die when I go down into the squat. I can kind of stay more upright. I can sit back into the squat a lot. But it's pretty it's a little more fun. So on this day, bench pressing with some chains, I just felt like going heavy this week. I think it was the first week back of training, and I just wanted to smash some heavy weights. So even though I was moving slow, I went up to 270 bar weight, and then had whatever the weight the chains are, maybe 280 at the bottom, and then maybe like 290, 295 at the top. I don't want to say 300 yet because I don't want to even put that in my head. But I hit 270 with the chains, 270 plus chains for 2 sets of 3, and I backed it down to 250, 240, 240. Backed it down to 240 for 4 sets of 3 here. And it's weird like how quick the bar moves, and then all of a sudden I just, on the third rep, just die. So got done with those. I don't know what I did after that, maybe some dumbbell pressing. But this was my birthday day, the weekend of my birthday. I think it was Sunday. So I had my birthday Friday, went out, stayed out way too late on Saturday morning, slept all Saturday, had birthday down at the Mowers', and then came back Sunday for class. And feeling pretty rough on this day, but hit some speed deadlifts and kettlebell swings, which y'all have seen me do before. I don't think I really need to show that again. And then, I just felt like getting some volume in, so I took the 275 that I was working with, and I was going for 28 reps for my birthday. Ended up doing 29 because I can't count, so I did an extra one. Not really sure why I put the vest on. I think I was watching a lot of Real World Tactical with Tony Sentmanat. Just felt like putting the vest on while I did some stuff. Maybe I thought it'd make me look cool. I don't know. Who cares? And then working on some circus dumbbell again. On this day, again, I tried going up kind of heavy, but I couldn't. So I backed it down to 110 or 115 or something. Worked a ton of sets of 3 on each arm, just hammering reps, hammering reps. I did a ton of volume on the way up. Started with like 20 reps with 35 pounds or something, and dropped a couple reps every time I came up the weights. So by the time I got to 100, 110 pounds, I had already done a ton of work. And basically, I'm just trying to do a ton of fucking work just to get the work in because you need to get the work in order to lift the weights. You know, you can't always just go in and bang the heavy weights unless you've done the work for it. So after I was done with these sets of 3, I took some weight off and I went down to sets of 8, sets of 12, sets of 12, 15, and then back out to 20. It took about 2 hours to do all the work that I needed to do, and sweating like a beast, breathing hard, breathing heavy, and it felt good. So I'm okay with it. Sucked a little bit at the time because it was just super frustrating that I can't hit the goddamn weights. Everybody kind of knew just to leave me alone for a little bit because I was getting super frustrated. And it sucks when that happens. I don't like being like that, but at the same time, you know, that little bit of edge can help you lift some weights. So not everything's always happy and hunky dory. Sometimes you just gotta get a little mad and bang weight, even though it's not really a ton of weight. But that's all I got for right now. More training videos coming up. I know I don't post a lot lately, but I'm pretty busy with training, school, work. A lot of big things happening here in the future. So appreciate your time. I appreciate your effort. Take care. Comb your hair.